Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. We have an excellent day for you guys. Not only do we have a new transition in place, and I realize now the music's still playing. My bad. I don't want to mute it all the way. Why is the setting so touchy? Anyway, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome game for you guys today. We have RVG versus Dragon Scroll. And joining me today as my co-casters, we have none other than the Toxic Rays. We have Tony, aka No Tox.
Hello. Love to be here.
And then, as well joining me today is none other than the team captain of CSO himself. It is Origin.
Hello.
Ooh, wow.
How's everybody?
There you go. Alrighty, guys. So we're already seeing the pick bans, the vetoes coming out here for the maps. We've seen the Haven pick, the Abyss pick. And then we see Split pick, which is a bit of an interesting one there. You guys got any thoughts coming up there?
Abyss as a pick is an interesting decision, mainly because Abyss is an interesting map in general, I'd say. I feel like since its addition into the map pool of Valorant, and its uniqueness and the fact that you can just commit suicide on the map, it is I don't want to say interesting because I feel like I've used that word too much, but like the map is a tough one to crack at first, I'd say.
Yeah, most definitely I agree with you, right? Like Abyss is one of those maps where everything can go right until it doesn't.
Exactly.
I think it's very well known for being an upset map. So to see it as the first map, I'm very excited to see what happens here, because also, I mean, we're dealing with Immortals here, right? We're dealing with Ascendance Immortals. Some of the highest ranked players in the games. We have some of the most recognized names in the game. I mean, we've got Hearts, we've got Luminox here, we've got RVG Xal. I mean, we've seen these guys take out some of the craziest plays in the game, and to put them in a map like Abyss is truly an insane thing to see.
Well, I'm all for it. I'm interested to see the plays, the strats, the team coordination, the flicks, the clutches, and all what's left to come.
Yeah, no, I've definitely agreed. With that said, it does look like RVG is going to be sticking on the defender side start for most of these games. So also curious choice they made for Dragon Scroll to be giving up the defense position, especially on a on these early game maps.
Maybe they have that much confidence in their attack.
Oh, and apologies, guys. Abyss is not the first map. Haven is actually our first map. Now, we casted Arc versus, I believe it was RVG the other day. And that was a throttle stomp on Haven. And I mean, we've been like scrumming with RVG. We've seen them play Haven a plethora of times. We've seen the strategies. We know what's to come here. You guys have any thoughts on how Dragon Scroll could possibly counter them, or could possibly what they could possibly come up with here?
See, as a Raze enthusiast, I'm always for the aggressive tactics and the outright outmanning and outgunning the opposition. So I would be interested to see that from Dragon Scroll. and kind of see that aggression and overall dominance.
Definitely agreed. So, well, with that said, our first map picks are starting here. And immediately some interesting picks coming out here. Possible havers as well. We've got Cypher, we've got a Jet, which on both sides seems to be the common play. And does actually look like they're going for pretty much the same setup with no real difference other than the fact that RVG is opting to take possibly the Omen versus an Astra on Dragon Scroll side.
I mean, with the recent Astra buff with the added star, she has become a bit more of an impactful controller within the game.
Yeah, no, most definitely. She's become quite a, I would say, powerhouse with the recent buffs she got. But with that said, I mean, Omen's no slacker either. An active Omen player can definitely cause quite an upset on a site and can definitely create some interesting situations. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, the countdown has started. 30 seconds to go. Are you ready? Also, I just realized, is the background music still playing? I can't hear it for some reason.
With that said, yeah, it's going to be an interesting matchup, gents. So I haven't seen much Dragon Scrolls play, but I'm kind of excited. You all know how RVG's plays. So yeah.
I've been wanting to watch the Dragon Scroll games. I mean, we like I said, we've got some iconic names in this team, right? We've got Hearts, we've got Fury. I mean, what more do you want, right? Ooh, and the sun coming in from the breach. The Jet gets a dink, but it gets counter-dinked immediately after. The Saber follows her through. Beautiful control there from the Saber, but the breach just barely out-taps him. And Jet looking to peek, gets the pick, falls back onto site. And now it forces Dragon Scroll to have to play a bit of time here, play a bit of defensiveness here, to try and make sure that they don't throw away this first pistol round.
Oh no, but they're ready. They're ready to 3 down on their side, you know, and then on RVG side, they're 2 up on 8 players. That's currently, so it's going to be hard. They're going to have to at least get 2 picks. But what they said, Von is also injured. He has only 25 HP left.
Yeah, and here comes the Jet from behind with the flank, picks off the Von, and now it's a Cypher with the Jet, and the Jet cleans it up. Beautiful play here coming out from RVG.
So, curious, while we're in buy round, what are your predicted scores for the matchup, gents?
I think pistol round's always a gambler, but it's not a great indicator. I mean, we've seen it time again. Pistol rounds get 1, and then the rest of the games just throw it away. But with that said, I mean, we're dealing with Immortals and Ascendants. We're dealing with Diamond players, which we all know can be hyper unpredictable. So I'm willing to bet we're going to be looking at possibly a 10-11. Oh, sorry, a 12-11 coming through. 13-11. Ooh, hard push through. Hearts cleaning up with a classic. Gets sprayed down by the Hearts here. This area is doing plenty of damage, but Monkey Lover coming through. Kyle following up with a classic again. Aries gets picked up. And Kyle, gets tapped by Levinox there. Levinox here with the Guardian trying to do damage. And Feet Leaker just does that insta-tap.
I will say from that round, I like the explosive aggression that Dragon Scroll had on the entry on air.
Yeah, that Swift Rush is a dangerous one, especially if, I mean, on Heaven especially, because Heaven, you gotta split your team up so far to cover each and every site that, in theory, you are going to be facing one person almost every single time, right?
Unless with the Gamble stack, but then that is a unlucky situation to find yourself in as an attacker.
Yeah, I do apologize, guys. I did realize the game sounds basically muted. The Astro Stars are out. The Kyle picks up the early kill. Now being stunned and being collapsed on. Sees the jet. No real reaction on the jet, which was a bit of interesting. Oh, and the blind, but the whiff from Monkey Lover there.
Sometimes you get the shot, sometimes you don't. This is the way of Valorant.
Hey, listen, I've been that breach, right? You breach through a smoke on a blind, and all of a sudden you're facing down 5 people. The panic that sets in that moment.
Especially when you know you're the last man standing and it all like lines upon you.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
It looks like Dragon Skull is leaning towards a C push.
Yeah. And they've got a Cypher in the garage and Omen on long to deal with right now. Now they know the stars are coming out, so they know it's here.
Revealing area.
Here goes the Sova scan. Immediately gets tapped out. Here comes the push. It's triggered by the tripwire. He gets sprayed down. Jet gets sprayed down. Oof, and the Omen almost gets knocked out by the breach util there.
Oh, yes, you can see the Odin is out already, eh?
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, we know Excel. Excel loves his Odin. And that man, if you can give him an Odin, he will play it for every single round.
As an advocate for the Odin is a beautiful gun, but a hard beast to master.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Now the jet has extended pretty far here into A. Taking up quite a bit of space, yeah. And the breach is trying to get some information through here. Jet still taking that pop peek. Ooh, she tried behind him, no information. And takes out
beautiful
both.
trigger discipline.
Beautiful.
The beautiful trigger discipline.
Indeed. Now it's Von stuck here in mid. Now they know somewhat of where he is. They know he was mid last. They know that he is somewhere around
10 seconds left.
Breach. Von gets his spray down. Now they know exactly where he is. They're going to push up. They're going to try and collapse on him.
Do they have enough time though?
Nah, they're going to rather try and opt to save the guns, not risk anything.
Just
kill the round, save the guns.
Okay.
So yeah, the 4th round, 2-2 on both sides. Pretty interesting matchup. It's very, very close actually. They're not difference close.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And looks like it is a C setup again. Oh, that camera angle is not good for seeing what's going on. There we go. Here we go. Hearts with the early peak aggression, yeah. Jumps over the tripwire. He's on top of the box. Gets the pick on Yeoman. And the pick on the Cypher. Beautiful team play. Beautiful team aggression there into C.
Spike planted.
Now they're falling back out of sight. Hoping to hold long. Breach gets the pick early. Almost the entire team has fallen off of sight here. And the one-way has been triggered.
But yeah, a lot of them are playing crappy as well.
Oh yeah, and that Breach util, beautiful play there from Monkey Lover. Plays the stun, misses the stun. Gonna opt to rather save the Odin and get out.
A beautiful entry on the jet on the C side. Abusing her util on verticality and just taking out 2 of Raven Guard's defenders right there.
She actually only got the 1k there, hey? I see now when I
Really?
look back, the Sova actually got the secondary. She just got the assist.
Well, teamwork makes the dream work, as I like to say.
Yeah. Teamwork makes dream work. But also, you know, it comes to the golden rule of any competition, right? Never pick alone. And I mean,
Don't
in that case...
fucking peek alone.
Oh, dude, that's funny, but the thing is, no one would ever know what that actually is.
That goes there. This goes
We are the
Inside
only
joke
ones.
for those who know.
Yeah.
My way.
The jet was the AWP here, and as they're pushing out to A, she's just patiently waiting. Oh, and gets the pick on Fury.
Spike down A.
Now the jet.
Blocking sight.
Those early taps onto Hart. The Jet gets another pick on the Astra into us. Oh, and gets picked off by Von. Now the Jet, Hart's trying to take that vertical with the ult. But the Odin, and once again, Odin goes down, but not without taking someone with them. And they do secure that ult.
Pretty even match in this game, actually. It is difficult to kind of predict who is going to come out on top.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that we're looking at now is it's actually kind of a bleeding econ going on here right now. RVG is definitely in a much worse economical space than Dragon Scroll is actually. And it does look like, if I'm not mistaken,
You are divided.
a mid push with a beautiful Astro Wall. Now the Jet's in, gets the plant.
Planted.
Everyone that was on B is forced to fall back, and now they're falling back into main middle. Now the Omen waiting here with the Phantom, trying to see whoever's eager to speak. Oh, and Hearts just gets tapped down. Cypher knows he's there. And a side overtake has happened from Dragon's side. Oh, but here comes the ult. And now it's a fight to see who can force the defuse. A beautiful spray down coming in from Von. And RVG just trying to do as much damage as they can with that ult. But unfortunately, they will not be able to get that defuse. And Jet is running away to save that ult. And a beautiful side hold coming in from Dragon's Fall.
I think that was a brilliant round by Dragon's Fall. Yeah.
Probably best to
Yeah, no, most definitely. I mean, they held off to two ults there. They used it to keep them off of the spike and disorientate them, make them panic. And then while they're panicking, they just straight up play the execution role. Beautifully played. Nice recovery though. I have to admit, Sora did do an excellent play with the Jet there, keeping it up high with the AWP. Got a couple of picks off it. Does look like it's a C push again. Stun will go out. They know he's there. While stunned. Cypher goes down. The Omen trying to push him from garage. The wild sprays and Levinox just trying to hope for the best. Get it a beautiful spray down there. And now, oh, just someone switch. Now it's a Soba alone. Never mind, Jet is still alive. Oh, but the Cypher almost got a cheeky pick there on the Jet. Now they run for long. Camera has spotted them out. So we'll take down the Cypher.
Pulling them in.
Astro Util going down.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and a beautiful cross coming in from Feetlicker with a nice wraparound. I just want to play that flip and replay there real quick. Stun will go out. You know he's there. While stunned. Cypher goes down. The Omen
Yeah, what that's it. That Jet is entering so hot, is entering so well on CSO with Jet at the moment.
Oh yeah.
And with his team following behind him once he gets those strips down. Good A-class execution there.
Most definitely. I mean,
Seems RVG is opting for a retake plan to see.
yeah, well, they're planning for a retake overall, doing a full mid-rush because of the eco. All on Sheriff here. Only one staying on anywhere close to site is the Cypher, and unfortunately those econ weapons just will not keep up. And a beautiful econ damage, but unfortunately just not enough. So Adam, what do you have to think about that that eco play there from RVG? You know, just sending it straight through mid.
It was a gamble, I think. and sometimes it can catch people unexpected, but also, sometimes,
Repel them.
yeah, it's a 50-50.
Mm.
When Dragon Scouts were more on the eco when they used the Astral, they used that ult to their advantage. Did both of those ults. Even though some had to save as well.
Yeah. Well, they do have the info from the Sova Dart. The Sova Dart definitely got the info as well as the tag on the Astra. And now the Sova ult going through. And the Astra just ducking and diving for dear life there. And a beautiful pick.
I have a sneaky suspicion they might be leaning towards B due to the Astra ult.
Well, they got the C play. Hearts is out.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, and we have a DC. We have a DC.
Bye. My ult's ready.
The Astra has unfortunately DC from the
Spike
game.
planted. Last player standing.
Protect the Astra.
Yeah.
With the DC, just the two teammates covering her for dear life.
We don't have a pause option, guys.
Oh, seems
Okay,
like
cool. No, there you go. Cool. So it does look like we have a tech pause, guys, until the Astra is back. Looks like it was a DC on the Astra, so we will just be waiting here real quick for the Astra to come back.
No, Astra has returned from the Shadow Realm.
Oh, has she? Damn, that was quick.
Yeah.
Oh, probably just a dropped connection or something. Or Valorant being Valorant.
Yeah, with every update, there's always a couple bugs, as per the Riot standard.
Yeah. Ready's been asking. RVG still waiting. There we go. RVG's ready. Alrighty. Readies have been called all around. We're back in it. Now, looks like it is going to be a hard seek. Looking at the eco-wise, probably the base ideal. I mean, if on the gun point of view, this is probably the worst case scenario for RVG right now. And Jed doing a beautiful job with that stinger. Not forcing Hearts to fall back. Now, Dragon Scroll's been forced off the site. Cypher lurking to try and find some information here. For some reason I can't switch to Cypher. That's interesting. And we
Cypher's
do...
anti-gaming here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to. I'm trying to switch to it. I can't. So no idea why my 8 key is not working, but we'll see what's going on there in just a second. There we go.
Beautiful kick from Kin Von there.
Yeah, and now we got a Sova with a Bucky. Beautiful tap on the Bucky. That is enough to upset any person. Oh, and the shock dart on the breach there. Spray's going through the smoke. There's good for any sort of information here. They have made noise.
Last player standing.
Oh, and the Jet. Love knocks with the Bucky. And Hearts with the blaze. Shortied in the face.
Last round before the switch.
It looks like the stream's a bit laggy. Not too sure why.
I will say on the entry, the Jet is proving to be a formidable opponent for RVG.
Oh yeah, no, this Hearts entry is being quite a nuisance. And I mean, you can see the counter plays he has as well, right? Like he's not just following a playbook and it's going through. You know, he's just not rushing in. The moment they saw that Jet on that right corner, he instantly pulled back and went to support. Now they know the Jet's there. Oh, and the stun almost takes down the Sova. Here comes the ult. Oh, and beautiful tap. The spray through the smoke. And now the Jet coming through, unfortunately alone.
Last player
And
standing.
the poor Omen left on his own.
Spike planted.
I will say
and
this
the whiff
was
and
a
Kyle cleanup.
questionable retake on RVG's part, choosing to
Switching sides.
go in single-handedly, one by one.
Oh
instead
yeah,
of
that was
going into
definitely
team.
Right here.
I mean, right now we're looking at the side switch. We've got a 349 advantage here to Dragon Scroll.
You never know. RVG might turn the tables with a 9-3 curse. Seen it happen
9-3
multiple times in Valorant.
Mm. Don't.
Some teams are better on attacking than defending as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, most definitely. And I mean that was maybe the that was maybe actually Dragon Scroll's RVG's decision there, because I mean RVG opted for the defense on the first map. So that was possibly their choice. Oh, and the beautiful spray through, the aggressive push coming up through mid, and does look like RVG is opting for the A, doing a quick clear of all the corners here.
Even though they're taking side on A, they do not have spike.
That is interesting, actually. Yes, the Sova's got the spike, and I mean he's been iced out now. Forced to now play, trying to get back into A here. Now the Omen going into a bit of a low play here. And does look like Dragon Scrolls opted to go back into B, going for the standard retake from main site. Beautiful play coming up from Sora. Hearts coming up with a follow-up. Von coming in with the kills.
One enemy remaining.
Beautiful taps. 3k. Nice. It's hard taking out the lob, and we've got a clean out and it's safe to fuse.
I feel like RVG made a weird decision. I'm not sure if that was intentional, planning to leave the spike back. I mean, I get the idea of not allowing them, like if any one of them dies, that they don't give away info of where the spike is. But after getting control of A site, the spike did take a considerable amount of time to get to A, allowing Dragon Scroll time to rotate and plan their retake.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think it was a bit of a miscommunication maybe, because I mean they were also not cross-holding as we're used to seeing from RVG there. They left quite a massive hole in their defense there. And there comes the Sova drone. We'll spot out the Sova with the judge, making RVG hesitate pushing that garage.
Scanning ahead.
And now Omen pushing out.
Speak up on Lobotti.
Oh, and the classic. Oh, and King Von just cleaning up there. The util's down,
Spike planted.
and his spike may have gone down. Oh, and an ace from King Von. Can we get that as a replay, please? That was a beautiful play. King on with the two
Beautiful
tap.
play there.
Yeah.
Firing on all cylinders.
I mean, that was just a beautiful control tap with the Guardian. Now, I realized something. I'm going to try and quickly fix in between the rounds here. I set the transition for the replays to the wrong transition. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can actually fix it. But now... Ooh, the Sova in the smoke with a Bucky.
On target.
Blood will fall to his Bucky. His location will get revealed, and he will get scanned by the drone. Right, and that it slowed down the push significantly on the plant. And here goes the breach ult as well. The blinds are there. Now Von pushing in. Beautiful follow-up here.
C.
And Von just trying to stay alive, but gets sprayed down. The Astra coming in from behind with a Bucky. I have no idea she's there.
Last player standing.
Oh, but unfortunately just barely out of range. Now it's
Spike
left up to
planted.
Fury. Or Fiery.
Shock dart.
One enemy remaining.
Oh! And the double peak will do it. Unfortunately, he did take the breach with him, but just not enough to take the jet as well. Have I lost Discord?
Yes, this should do.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yep,
There
yep.
we go. Oh, there we go. Sorry guys, looks like I lost you there for a second.
No worries.
Alrighty. We've got a full gamble stack here for A. Looks like Dragon Scrolls somehow taken apart RVG's strategy here, knowing what sites they're going to be going. And they're ready for them. Oh, and Hearts and Kyle is playing the spray cleanup here.
Last player standing.
Now Monkey
Spike
Lover
down A.
trying but not succeeding, and Hearts doing the work here.
Match
Hearts
point.
with the beautiful spray in the smoke.
Yeah, no, you know what, hey, this is what you expect from the duelist. I mean, honestly, this is what you expect from a really well-trained team. Their executions, their crossplays, and Hearts just taking advantage of his team's util and getting those cleanups. It's honestly, it's humbling to see.
Yeah,
Alright.
no, you're spot on there. They're working well with each other as a team, and like you said, they're using the util to eat individuals' advantage there.
No. I mean, now we have a full B push here coming out from RVG. Dragon Scroll just keeping just out of sight, letting that spike plant go down. And a beautiful blind from Nox, but unfortunately just not enough to follow up through.
Spike planted.
Hearts will get taken down. Monkey Lover doing the best they can. Ult coming through on the spike.
Last
Now.
player standing. One enemy
Oh, and
remaining.
Monkey Lover possibly up for an ace here. Beautiful 4K so far. And now it's him versus the Astra. The Astra does the fake tap. Comes to util. And feet
Ooh,
licker
and
just...
Astra gets hill.
Yeah, beautiful tap.
My ult's ready.
And it was a beautiful game. The domination of Dragon Scroll,
Progress, my friend.
abusing the C route on their attack off,
Yeah,
noticing
no.
that they were able to take sight and win the post plan.
Yeah, and just a bit of a replay here on the ace here from the Von. Just excellent, excellent play. Alrighty, well that's
On
said.
I think some first map, but yeah. How was his predictions looking now, Imperial?
I was way off. You know what? Hey, I knew Dragon Scroll was gonna win, but that was a bit of a stomping. I'm not even gonna lie. Like RVG, with all due respect, they did not stand a chance that game. But with that said, I mean, here comes the upset map. We've got Abyss. We've got the Terrifier map. It's called the Terrifier map for a reason.
I will say, I do feel a little bit pleased with the aggression that we saw from Dragon Scrolls. Like whether they were on defense or attack, especially like the first round push on just exploding through B side on pistol rounds when RVG was on defense.
Yeah, no, most definitely. And I mean, we have Abyss set up and ready now. Tournament mode is on. Just double checking. I think we. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That setting's been updated. Fantastic. So.
Checking starts.
Yeah. I think our sites are right. Haven.
They were Dragon Skulls were attacking the previous game first.
Yeah. No, they picked the attack and defense sides. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty. So.
Let's go.
Are heading in. So coming through. I'm gonna ask you guys to carry for me for 1 second while I quickly go grab myself a Red Bull.
Will do.
Likewise, got one right here.
The picks from Dragon Scroll seems like they are opting for a double duelist with Jet and the Yoru. Cypher making a play by Kyle as well. The Astra and Sova have also been locked in by Feet Liquor and Fair. I don't know how to pronounce that. On RVG side, sorry.
Fair would be safe to say, but yeah, no, it looks like a pretty standard farm Dragon Skull side. They got the Jet there, got the Cypher. Clover is a must need, but they're playing a double duelist on their side. Versus RVG is playing pretty much your standard single duelist, 2 initiators and controller sentinel.
Oh yeah. So this is actually a bit of an odd pick for me, I would say, because usually what we're used to seeing is a bit of a breach here, instead of the double initiator from RVG side. So it's oh sorry, it's still double initiator, but no breach, which is an interesting tactic.
I do feel like from Dragon Skull's point of view, they are opting for the double duelist based off of their aggression, as we've seen from Haven. Wanting to capitalize on that just aggressive fight force and explosiveness.
No, spot on there. And remember, remember they only have one aggressive duelist here, which is Arts playing as a Jet. Well, any Jet will be the person point of entry. Euro, on the other hand, is more of the stealth duelist. Hence the TPs and that. He will follow up like more between 4th or 3rd to go in.
Yeah.
Personally,
we're looking at Von, right? Von got the ace. He got the double 4K the previous game. He got a couple of 3Ks. I mean, he's a duelist at heart, and it shows. It really does show. Ooh. And the Cypher just shuts down Hearts there.
Hearts did enter on site alone, which is a bit curious.
Yeah, a bit of a risky play day. Alrighty.
No, like he is a risk. I think maybe he was trying to gather information while the team was defaulting to see what sites and moves what there. To call out if they have to rotate or go to a Pacific site, you can call it out.
Yeah.
Just to note, the Yoru put out a TP, but it fell off map.
Yeah.
Things gotta be careful for on this map.
Yeah, but luckily, I do believe Riot actually did end up fixing that. So now if it falls off map, it actually destroys it. So not a big issue there. Now it does look like Dragon's Roll does have sight. They're still trying to look for the picks here. Still trying to see what they can do.
Liquor has taken a lot of space.
Oh yeah, no, he's in deep. But I mean, when you're playing that deep with a spike, it's a bit of a risk. And planting this late as well. I mean, a plant definitely could have come up to earlier. Now, Sora does take it out. And now it's a Cypher all on his own. He's not favored for spike. So he is going to have to try and push it before that stick comes through. And he will just miss it.
Just missed it.
Unlucky there. Yeah, was a few seconds off there.
0.02 to be exact.
Yeah.
I mean, if that first shot just landed slightly more towards the dome, it would have been a victory there for them. But this is what I meant, right? Like, this is Abyss. This is an upset map. This map can very easily become a very dangerous situation.
There they are.
That's spot on there.
And the Sova scan scans the entire team.
Say that does look like Sora is playing the anti-eco with that outlaw. Pretty much they're all playing the anti-eco.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, they took the force buy, they took the anti-eco. I mean, but at this level, the anti-eco can also very easily go bad. I mean, what happens if one of the enemy players picks up their gun? Oh, okay, but in this case, it does pay off.
One enemy remaining.
And even on the anti-eco, the classic still makes a feature. And a beautiful cleanup here coming out from the Cypher with a beautiful 3K.
I would like to note a beautiful entry on Hot. It's just the anti-eco gun diff was slightly out of their favor.
Yeah. I mean, we're looking at it, right? And we're seeing where the Cypher puts his traps. And
This is a nice
he sets it up for that aggressive jet entry. And I think for Hearts especially, to try and find these tiny little holes between these Cypher traps to be able to get in, it's not as easy as he makes it seem, man.
Not at all.
It's also a lot of hours put in a game. It's just called game experience at the end of the day. The more you do it, the better you get at it.
Cypher did get triggered out here, or caught out here in the bottom.
Yikes.
Oh, and Sora coming in with the cleanup.
Scanning ahead.
Now, it looks like RVG is basically taking over the entire map. Hearts pushing in, trying to look for an open position here, but there's Smoke's just not giving enough information. Oh, and Love with the Guardian. But will be taken out. My Dragon Scroll is Astra, but in a interesting place to go after. Sprays
One
down
enemy
Hearts.
remaining.
Monkey Lover with the Outlaw and Sora just coming in for the cleanup. A beautiful retake execution there from RVG.
Yeah, it's very, very beautiful retake. You know, also with that hard push from Sora, getting out Cal really in a round. And with that happened, because they lost the round, it looks like they're pretty much on an eco Dragon Cal this round.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to have to attack the eco if they want to be able to have money for the next round. But with that said, it does look like the Cypher is still going to try and do a force buy here. As well as Von still doing the force buy as well. Now the knife does get destroyed. Hearts pushing in. Hearts getting taken out by Sora. Blind, but unfortunately no connect there. A Judge was just too far out of range. Fury will at least get the spray through the smoke. And it does look like they'll attempt to plant here. Oh, and a beautiful timing to pop off that plant.
Spike planted.
And now it is Astra and Sova left to defend the site.
Shot done. Revealing area.
One enemy remaining.
It does look like they're gonna try and stick it. Oh,
Oh, beautiful cleanup from Zal there.
yeah, Zal, I don't know, his pop picks are just something different, man. And we also almost saw the
Need a
a
drop.
mean moment from when the game came out. Of where the
Also-
server tries to
I
jump
should
off
probably
across.
place some stars in the astral plane.
RVG is showing their dominance on this map, though.
Oh yeah, no, you can see why RVG picked this map, right? Like this is a practiced map for them. They came with a game plan against Dragon Scroll for this map, and they wanted to make sure that they are dominating it. And once again, we're seeing Sora here with an orb. Now they are opting for middle push. Oh, and Sora gets the pick with the orb. Gets a second.
Ooh.
And now it's up to Sora. He's got to relocate with that orb. Got to make sure to try not to give it away. So,
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
So we're trying to get that Astra. Spike's not been planted yet, so currently it is in Dragon Scroll's advantage here. Oh, and Zal doing a beautiful pop peek there.
I'll say Dragon Scrolls is favoring A more than any other, more than B. I mean,
well, correct there. Yeah, they're playing very, very well on A. But with that said, we're on a timeout.
Yeah, and while we're doing that timeout, I'm just doing a quick little replay here of that last little play coming through from the team, and it's just beautiful pick after pick after pick. So yeah, you guys were saying? Sorry?
With that said, yeah, no, like I said, they call for a timer. But you know what? They are favoring a defense RVG. They've been very, very well defending. So I think maybe, just to have a look, maybe just go down mid, get a few picks into onto side would be the safer option. Because at the moment, Dragon Scouts are trying to force entry onto side.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like they have a strategy for getting onto site here. Yeah, it kind of looks like they almost like they don't have a strategy for this. And I know that happens sometimes. I mean, we've been in games like that. I mean, we've seen plenty of games like that in this tournament where the team didn't have a strategy. They just took a comp that made sense to them and they went with it. That said, mid door is getting broken open. Yuri ulting into sight here, trying to get as much information as possible. And Sova just barely sneaks out to try and avoid that information. And now finally getting spotted up. Oh, and Heart's coming with the stinger up close and personal. The judge, King Von, just doing the work there. It does look like Sora will be trying to save that AWP. They are on the hunt for it. Trying to take away that AWP. And Sora hard holding. Gets the pick.
Really break that AWP out of player.
Yeah, well, that AWP is a problem, right? And I see what Sora is doing here, and that's a beautiful strategy to keep that AWP out of play. Trying to keep the game going as long as possible. Hovering around the map. Trying to stay alive, actually. Oh, and he actually might make it.
And he makes it.
He makes it. He saves the AWP.
Saves the AWP there.
That was a beautiful strat.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, I've seen some crazy plays with the Jet hopping off the map. And you know what? I gotta admit that was probably the best usage of Jet's util I've seen in a long time.
Op is still in play and another all point. All point.
Now the KO knife does scan him out. They know it is a B, and the instant rotate coming in from Dragon's Wall. Now RVG not fully falling for it. Saying, hey, listen guys, these guys haven't started pushing yet, so Dragon's Wall, RVG still just holding back. Dragon's Wall is going to be pushing up. Yuri will be taking the orb. The Astra utils through. Oh, and the trade out.
With the knocking man.
Yeah.
Planted. Right here.
Now we have a second Astra ult coming through. And it does look like RVG is going for the defuse. And the Sova util trying to, off that definitely. Oh, and the Sova util was being used beautifully. The KO still will go for the defuse. And King Von coming in from behind for the cleanup, but unfortunately will not stop the defuse.
The dimensional fabric here is thin. I'll tear through.
Beautiful retake with that actual Astral, that counter Astral.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I'm trying to quickly open up a trapped jug can here. Yes. What the hell happened to this thing? It's like it's fused. Like I'm using the can opener in the house, right? But damn. Nah, I can't do this happen. I'm gonna maybe get a grinder or the drill or something. Alrighty. Oh, immediate early pick here from Sora, taking out the Cypher look. And now, the Yoru trying to push in with the ult. Doing as much damage as he can.
Last player standing.
And it's just fall after fall after fall. RVG just cleaning up here. But the KO is going to push up from behind. Oh, but a premature fire there. The spray will go down, but unfortunately just not enough to kill Fury here. Fury on 11 HP, trying to keep alive here, trying to get as much of a pick as he possibly can. Will get scouted by the server dart. Nah, they've got him covered. They've got the mid covered.
Revealing area.
The dart coming through. Will not be able to scan him out. But Fury's gotta have to make a plan here.
His best option is to save, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sitting on 1 stick.
30
Crits.
seconds left.
Logistically speaking, he's too low to take any fight.
The thing is, I think he might be thinking on trying to do some econ damage, I think. Because they have the backup money to try and rebuy at least for one person.
10 seconds left.
Thing is, econ damage is still 1v4. The situation, you know, 9 out of 10, the guys are going to double swing with each other as well.
Oh, yeah. No,
Might be one pick.
But you can also see here the RVG discipline coming back. Saying, listen, we're not going to go hunting. We're not going to take the chance. We just take the technical win and we just move forward. We don't need to kill everybody.
Dragon Skull is trying to brute force A. And I think it's maybe they're just not that much familiar with the map, or don't really have a set game plan for Abyss.
Yeah, it does look like they're defaulting to aim. Now, I would say this looks like a spawn blick play. I know, just to avoid the server dart. Now with nothing being scanned, they're pushing up, and both will go down. Hearts with the beautiful ult there. Wow, Sights is basically free for them. They're gonna come for the plant. Oh yeah, the sushi knives, dude. They're more dangerous than most people are willing to admit.
Spike planted.
Now they have the entirety of A to themselves. Oh, and Exile will get scanned out here by the Cypher ult. It looks like Yoru, getting caught with his knife out, but Hearts just isn't gonna allow that. It does look like the KO and the Sora is going to be saving this round, or attempting to anyway.
Sora is saving that off. Holding on to that off.
Well, if your econ's 1-6, you know, you can't afford an AWP next round. So he wants to make sure he keeps it for that next round. He wants to make sure he has that AWP in play. And especially on this map, I mean, on defense, you want an AWP. You need an AWP almost.
No, spots on there, but that must be the most economical AWP, because that AWP for how many rounds it's been in play, that specific operator. Oh
yeah, no. I actually go back a little bit real quick and check. But I think it's been in play since like round 4.
Yeah.
That is a B push. Knife is out. Server dart's out. No one's scanned. And the Astra pushing up very aggressively. Hearts doing a beautiful job of picking there. Astra gets picked off, and this Jet is in trouble. The Jet is down. They're looking for the AWP. They're like, where's the AWP gone?
It's on top of library, eh?
Yeah, it's on top of library, but I think in the panic, Hearts is just like, I'm not sticking around for that. You know, that AWP is down. It's okay. We can leave it. Now one playing for the...
One enemy remaining.
Ooh! The attack and the beautiful blind, and they know the Cypher's there. And they're just gonna collapse on him. And like 1, 2, 3, a flawless round comes through. Okay, so we're finally seeing some momentum here from Dragon Skull, guys. You can see they found the vulnerability. They found the vulnerability. RVG's gotten comfortable. Now they need to tighten that back up again. Otherwise, Dragon Skull's going to take another couple of rounds of them.
Yeah, no, spot on. But for them to get the equalizer, it's going to be tough because it's also a mental state of the game. No, you 3 and they 7, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, no, most definitely. But I mean, we are, once again, we're dealing with Immortals and Ascendants here. Like, at this rate, they should have been able to, you know, learn that kind of case off by now. The KO knife does go through, but doesn't spot anyone. The Sova and the Yoru just trying to cause some noise here, trying to create some damage. KO will spot out Hearts.
Who's next?
He will not fully spot him out though. Now Sora on the Vandal.
Spike planted.
Oh, and Hearts coming in with that beautiful follow-up there. Now it's time for the retake. Oh, Med's just a shit show.
Beat like that ball, huh? The map.
Blocking sight.
Yeah,
Here.
this is a very difficult site to take in general. I mean, to play a retake on it off
One
the
enemy
front.
remaining.
Oh,
Last player standing.
oh, and Sora with a beautiful
Gotcha,
3K.
Oh, was that important?
Last round in the half.
I will say the fake on the initial start of the round on Dragon Skull's part was beautiful. However, RVG just managed to secure the site and done the retake.
I think the issue that happened there, and that's actually what I mentioned during that round. B is inherently a very hard site to take. And Dragon Skull falling off site to try and play with the post plant, I think bit them in the butt more than they intended for it to do. I mean, to hold the spike off site on B is very hard, especially if you don't have the agents to back it up.
Exactly.
Alright, Euro created some noise on A again. Astro Star is going down on B. Light going for this work. Oh, and Hearts once again showing why he's the duelist. Now side's been taken.
Blocking sight.
Now it's Sora. Just trying to find a little bit of information here. And Hearts. Oh, and Sora. This is a beautiful one tap there.
Watch this. Give me the
Sora with the sushi knife. Beautiful player control, but unfortunately Kyle will be able to follow up there. The Sova trying to get the defuse. Unfortunately will not be able to. Friedlicker just keeping him way too busy here. And Kyle cleaning it up. And gets out of sight. But it does look like we have to do a tech
Switching
pause real
sides.
quick.
So, going back 2 rounds ago, like you mentioned about the, yes, it's spot on, especially when they fall off side. But also, I think that extra player that just fell to their death, it could have also changed the game a bit.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. And I mean, it's one of those situations where you want your team to be as static as possible, but RVG and Dragon Skull they just slightly on that edge the entire time. You know, it's a 50-50 way every single time. And I mean, we're talking about the previous match, the replay I'm playing right now, where Sora clutched it up. I mean, we've got so many issues where it could have gone either way. I mean, especially here, this Hearts getting tapped. Beautiful tap there from Sora. But, I mean, if Hearts didn't do the eager play there, you know, played with the rest of the team, or maybe played a little bit more backwards, didn't go for the ego peak for the kill, I think this entire round could have gone a completely different direction. And I think I lost my team again.
No, we're here.
Okay.
I will say, Dragon Scrolls have managed to kind of find their groove a little bit on the attack, managing to get a 8-4.
Yeah, I can agree. Dragon Scrolls, they were a bit rocky at the start, but they got back. They got it back. Alrighty. Looks like we have our player back. Lab has reconnected. We are just waiting on Dragon Scrolls ready.
I am interested to see RVG's game plan on the attack, as their defense was, to a greater extent, impeccable.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see more of RVG attack here. I mean, so far they're playing greatly. They're properly planning through. They walking through their attacks, attack strategies, and you know, when they're on site, they're on site. There's no like, oh, maybe we're here, maybe we're not. No. When they go to a site, they've got the site. So I'm very curious to see how this plays out right now.
I'm also very, very, very curious to see how it would go.
Alright, does look like everyone is back. Looks like our tech pause was actually for more than one person. Ooh. Alright.
Let's start it. This is the final round before sides are swapped.
Is it? There's 12 rounds.
This is pistol rounds. That's why.
Yeah, this is pistol round. So this is the round swap. This is the round swap.
My bad for that one.
Yeah. So
It does look like RVG is leaning towards an A push.
Yeah. Default A with 2 going mid, which is a bit of a curious team choice. Alrighty.
I think that's pretty much defaulting. I think they're just going to play for their info, try to get a pick. Then they will probably decide eventually.
Yeah, it does look like they're doing a bit more of an info play, a bit of a slow play. But after all, this is pistol round. I mean, this tiny bit of information makes a massive change.
Flash.
Because that's society round where everyone is equal.
Yeah.
Cage.
We got Hearts here. Now Yoru in a very, very dangerous position here. If I could get to him, for some reason my hotkeys have been mixed up here. Let's just do this.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Cypher coming in with a beautiful lurk up mid.
Yeah.
Just give himself a 3K.
I'm just quickly double checking. It looks like my hotkeys have been swapped.
Same here. My agent numbers are not aligned with the agents I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Seems like another Valorant bug.
What is the day of Valorant competition without a Valorant bug? Huh?
It's another thing with the veteran observer bug, huh?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's fixed itself now, somewhat. Yeah, it fixed itself now. So it was just the pistol round that was a bit off. Oh no, never mind. It's broken again.
Got you.
But the bottom does get taken up arse there.
Yeah, Hearts had a beautiful dash there with the sheriff. And those look like they are opting for a rotate to B. Now there's Astra is here. She hears the noise. She gets the information. She hears the plant. Oh, we'll
It's
take
the
down
first-
the
Spike
Zal.
down B.
Oh, come on.
It's
Beautiful,
another bit.
beautiful isolation pick there from the Astra before she does finally fall to the Guardian. And now, Cypher has to plant.
Last player standing.
And Kyle does get taken out. Now it's just the Sova left. And that is a dangerous spot to try and defuse.
Spot on. There's also a bit of a gun up there because the Sheriff versus Classic there from that
Yeah.
range.
I mean, on pistol round, well, second to pistol round.
Oh, but beautiful double peek there.
Oh yeah, no, they were waiting for that second tap. They knew. Yeah, as I was saying, on the eco round, especially, a sheriff is a very dangerous thing. 'Cause, I mean, if you're not buying armor, it's a two-tap kit. It's a two-tap kit, irrespectively.
Hold on. Besides that, you know, like you said, it's two taps, that's it. But it's also a gamble. Can be a gamble as well.
100%. Alright, Art's looking for a peek. Oh, that's get spotted out by Shoddy. Oh, B-side's taken.
I know
My
exactly
ult's not
where
ready.
you are.
Here comes the
They will
retake.
know that. Mention. We'll wet this off now.
Oh yeah.
Sinister Pulo.
Oh, and Monkey Lover with that judge. Oh, and the Yoru clone will kill him out. Now, it does look like it is an offside play. Here from Sora. Almost down.
Last player standing.
Oh,
One
Sora
enemy
attempting to
remaining.
get the pick. But Shoddy doing a beautiful job of keeping him off spike. And the spike timer has expired. And Kyle will fall to the spike.
Now remember, wipe the pins from your guns. It's just good crime scene etiquette. Ah, this is
At the moment, yeah, we are sitting for what, 11 for RVG and 4 for Dragonstars. So big gap from first map to second map, huh?
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. RVG, like I said, this Abyss. Abyss is the upset map. The first map can be an absolute stompage and you could lose on Abyss. I've seen this time and time again. This happened at VCT, this happened at MSI Champions, this happened at Ascension League. This happens every single time. Abyss is the upset map.
Spot on there.
And a hard push coming out of B. It's Astra in a very beautiful position to do some real damage here. But unfortunately, the server will just not allow him to. Kyle taking out Blood Knocks. Sora pushing
Yeah,
in.
Last player standing.
Kyle
there.
taking out the Sora. Now it's a Sova. He feels the pressure. The push coming from behind. And Kyle takes him out with a beautiful 3K.
Move in after I strike. That's when they're weak.
So I'm wondering if you saw there was a bit more of an aggressive push from B's, from defenders on B side previous round. I wonder if they're gonna opt to do that more.
Well, I think they're trying to be a bit more greedy on the information, right? Because,
Correct.
I mean, RVG, as disciplined they are, they don't give away any information unless they want you to have that information.
Correct.
And, you know, it's what you gotta find that information somehow. And if, whether it's being a bit of aggressive, but aggressive, whether it's over peaking a little bit. Oh, and the jet entry. Oh, and King Von just saying no. No, ma'am, you do not belong on my site.
Nope.
Oh, and the Cypher taps down the Astra up in mid. Now the ult goes through. Once again, Cypher just playing the game here. Got a massive lurk up mid. Now in their spawn. Hearts on the sneaky corner here. Here's the Astra.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
And quite the rat play, if I may say so myself, on Hearts' part there, sitting on that ledge. Just beautiful patience.
I will say from the Cypher versus Cypher fight, or technical fight that just happened, Shoddy was playing in the same position that he did in pistol rounds after he managed to get the lurk. And Kyle just read that and found him.
Yeah, that's the thing with lurks, right? You can't
Need a drop.
keep doing the same thing or repeat actions, because the moment you do, they know. You know, these guys they're definitely not slow on the uptake. They
Up I go.
learn quickly from their actions.
About there.
Alright, looks like there's going to be a lean towards A.
Nailed them.
Oh, what beautiful pick there on Carl.
Alright, it looks like... Ooh. Astra got a beautiful pick on B. Ah, spikes down, Lobby's in the back. We've got Hearts just chilling here with a shorty taking out the lump.
Nowhere to run.
Now the Sova ult right on the spike.
Scanning ahead.
Last player standing.
Shot done.
And a beautiful 4K coming out of the Astra. And a free ult.
Yeah, no. They all just stand there and let it rip. And yeah,
Oh, yeah.
free ult on the side for defense is going to be very, very good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are currently, like as you guys can see, the scoreboard is currently 11 for RVG, 7 for Dragon Skulls. This currently is second map. Dragon Skulls did win the first map on Ivan. But yeah, what do you guys think, Tanya and Terry, you guys think you can see the third map?
Well, at this point, yeah, I am convinced RVG might actually be able to pull this off. I mean, it's two maps to win. Oh, 2 rounds to win, and then we got our third map. I mean,
Want to find it?
I really want this to be the case. Now the Baki coming through the Astra wall. They know where the Astra is. A Sora with a beautiful pop on the Astra. The Soba is here behind. No one spotted him out yet.
Deploying drone.
Oh, the Soba trying to get some information. Oh, and the KO all just in the nick of time. Now it's fun. It's the 2 duelists of Dragon
Last
Skull
player standing.
up for play here. And they've got that spike locked down, and Rel coming with the lurk from behind is cleaning up and securing the round for
You saw
RVG,
the beginning. And
sending
the
us into
continuation.
match
Now,
point.
the end.
With that said,
Should I play some
look
in
at the
this
economy on the defendant side. Even if they win this round, if one of the guys that get picked off this round, they're going to have a tough time by next round.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. This force buy is definitely going to cost them.
But they're also in a situation they have to force buy. It's match point round there as well.
Yeah, they can't risk the loss, right? Ooh, and that flick from Hearts.
Backs off there.
Yeah, that's it. Here's the footsteps. Backs off. Sees the rush coming in. It's over. In a rat position. Beautiful spray down.
Down mid.
Unfortunately,
Oh, but-
Astra coming from behind just cleans him up. But it's still very beautiful 2K there.
I
know
think Hot sold
where
that
you
very
are.
well. Sold that he was alone. Meanwhile, he wasn't alone.
Yeah, no, I think the credit definitely goes to Hearts there for beautiful timed back out there, making sure that they think he's alone. Oh, and Lub with a tap on Kyle in the A space. That doesn't look like
30
Lub.
seconds left.
What the hell? Why did I transition to the game? I apologize, guys. I have no idea why that happened. I did not press the hotkey for it, I promise. That was not supposed to happen.
10 seconds left. Spike planted.
RVG does manage to get the plant down before time runs out. Chooses to go offside.
They see offside. There's a center open plant, so the offside play is a possibility.
Tripwire destroyed.
Hearts pushing up.
Remaining. Last
King
player
Von there to
standing.
follow up. So now it's the Astra versus the Yoru. And Zal just will not fall for it, and Zal does a beautiful tap. And GG. Hey, so that means we've got our map 3, guys.
I will say Vacuum Smokes did bring the fight back to them towards late game of the game when they did enter on the defense part.
Yeah, no, definitely. Just gonna quickly see what's going on here.
Seems RVG is organizing to get their sub into the play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like Lab is maybe having some network issues, so they are bringing in their sub.
Yeah, so the Botniks did fall out. And now we got foul. Carney in the Botniks place.
We'll say the sub is giving Elden Ring vibes with the foul tarnished name.
Oh yes. Oh, definitely. Hey, who knows? If he's playing Valorant, it's pretty safe to say he might be a bit of a masochist there.
Valorant and Elden Ring. Then how deep you can get.
Yeah, no.
Ah,
Looks like everything's decided to freak out right now. It's always fun to see when you're midstream and everything decides to freak out.
Hey, Murphy's Law at work.
Yeah. No, most definitely. And I think I know why, possibly. If I go, is that? No, that's all good. Not too sure what caused it. I apologize once again, guys. But yeah. Alright, we've got our final map, and it is probably the most hated map right now in the rotation. It is Split, guys.
Split. Good old Split. All right, Split's like a love-hate relationship there as well.
Yeah, like
When you play well on the map, you love the map, and when you're getting wrecked on the map, you hate it.
But that's the thing, right? Commonly, everyone just gets wrecked on the map. No one ever seems to be winning the map.
With that said, we're going to definitely have a winner of this map today. Between Dragon Scale and RVG. Let's see who will get to that number 13th round. And that match point.
So, Tony, tell us a bit about the champion selection here. What do you think?
They opted both for the Dragon Scrolls goes for the double duelist, as per their aggression, as we've seen from Haven and the previous map as well. With RVG choosing to opt for the double controller route, choosing to prioritize the smokes and the control over sites. I'm assuming that RVG is going to go for a more methodical approach towards this map, as Split can be a very tricky map in cases. I mean, hence why it's a love-hate relationship.
Now, one thing to note here, Hearts is off the jet and onto a Yoru. I'm a bit curious to see.
I mean, they are switching the entry duelist for the jet for the jet with the raise, as with King Von. Opting for a mid rush.
That mid rush is paying off. That raise is just doing absolute nice damage here. Leaving poor Shoddy all on his own in this pistol round.
Spike planted.
Oof, and he did get spotted out there by the race. Race still at the top of the gun. And I know where he is. Oh, and the race relocated and just became a thorn in the side there.
Very interesting though, but like you said, like with the agents, Dragon Skull has opted for that double duelist. Say no talks, that double duelist vibes going on again.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar. But they actually kind of swapped what type of duelist. So Hot is more playing with is playing with Yoru, and King Von is going to play Raze, like more of the get in duelists and get 1 or 2 picks.
Oh, so there's an A push. We have Haven taken. Ooh, and Sora here with the Bucky. There's the 2 pick with the Bucky.
Spike down A.
That's big.
And now does force Dragon Scroll to take the rotate through Swizz. Monkey Lover will hear that. And we do have King Von protecting the rotate here. So in all essence, it looks like B will be a free take for right now.
Tripwire destroyed. Planted the spike. Here.
RVG is scrambling now to get to B for the retake.
The thing is, they do not have the weapons, in my opinion, to really do much of a retake. I mean, they go it on site. Oh, and that
One enemy remaining.
sliver of a second, just giving enough information here. Now, Shotty coming in with a knife and feet flicker just coming to clean it up.
Wow. Beautiful cover fire on Kyle's part, covering the Omen's back as he was exiting a smoke on site.
Oh, yeah.
What shame that not.
Oh, dude, it's the most painful thing when you're holding something and you're like, yeah, everything's great. And then all of a sudden you just get the knife in your back.
The typical backstab, it's a hard just wanna.
Yeah.
But Sora does get 2 picks there.
Sora doing an amazing job here with the spray down. Making Dragon Scroll definitely regret
Go get him.
their choices here. 2 picks. 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 2 p Whose map pick is this? I believe this was a map pick from RVG, actually.
This was the banned Vita map.
Oh, yes, yes,
last
yes.
map.
This was the
Yeah,
last map left after they banned everything else, yes. Now, Excel, let the footstep. Let's get the pick on Kyle. Does use the util to shut down mid.
Poison's off.
Now, so you're in the Excel running. Omen TP's across the breach, TP's across. But waiting for them on the other side is Monkey Lover with a Phantom. And he was just monkeying around up there now, wasn't he?
You can always trust Omen to be lurking in the shadow, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I like the fun then, Tony. That was a good fun, not gonna lie.
That goes there.
You're very punny today.
You gotta love a good joke.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
It looks like it is gonna be a B push again.
Time to fake teleport.
Bit of a button mash went wrong there for Hearts. He does get picked off, but Klingon just does follow up through.
Spike planted.
Oof, and that breach util will be nicking the other breach. Now it's side retake. So
Fire got nicked by that breach util there.
Oh yeah.
Player standing.
Oh! And Foul Tarnish trying to follow up with it. Trying to make sure that they get through.
Weak.
Foul Tarnish gets a second. Oh, and just looks away at the worst time. Valorant time. And gets shut down.
Dragon Schools does seem to be leaning for another A push, B push as well.
Just to note here, we have King Von on ult, and he does use the ult.
He used it on the clone. Sora panicking here.
Oh,
And it's just a nade storm on site there.
Spike planted.
wow, it is now 5v3.
Yeah.
Not impossible.
Ooh. And make that a 5v2.
Buried.
4v2.
Get a 4v2. Seems like whenever we talk, someone gets killed, but
Yeah, no, definitely. We should just keep talking, right? So then they get killed faster, right? Nah, looks like the Viper and the Cypher is going to be playing the safe game. Rightfully so. The credits are a bit on the floor right now.
Shady is broke. He's gonna need a better for next round. First for Zal. Zal's gonna need that vent.
Oh yeah. Oh, wait. Almost became something nasty there. Shoddy and Monkey Lover had a bit of a stare down there. Oh, sorry, the Monkey Lover. Feetleaker had a bit of a stare down there for a second.
Yeah, and saved by the timer.
Oh yeah.
Time to jump.
Looks like this might actually be a split play. Trying to split up RVG to cause as much pain as possible. One pushes up,
Oh.
gets the stunned Sora.
Beautiful sash from King Von to that pick.
Poison's off.
And RVG rotates to A, leaving B completely undefended.
Yeah. And it's created a situation here because now RVG, I mean, they've got to play the retake game now, and the Yoru spotted out the rotate. Ooh, they're dying faster than I can switch to them. Looks like Feetlick are doing an excellent job here of keeping this corner secured. Team 1 is clearing out. Oh, and Zell with a beautiful flick.
I'll just hit sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down, Feetlicker.
It does look like it will be a second attempted save. They're hunting him down. Oh, and the collateral! And he ran out of bullets! No!
Oh.
Dude, that was the ultimate whiff. Not reloading after a fight like that. Oh.
But that is the risk of trying to hunt for a kill. The possibility of.
Most definitely. At the end of the day, that was definitely a Dragon Scroll fault there. And they were purely lucky that Excel ran out of bullets there. I mean, if he didn't run out of bullets, I'm willing to say he could have gotten the ace.
Spot on there. I understand they were trying to break eco, but then they should have double swinged it. But Kyle does get a pick off Falconis. King Von does get a pick off Von.
Yeah. And Excel falls out. Oh, and Kyle does the play out.
Oh, Kyle is just holding those corners.
Player standing.
Hearts gets the pick on to Shoddy.
Ready?
And now it's Monkey Lover all on his own.
Spike planted.
So you can see clearly onto the third map, it's definitely map knowledge versus from the second one.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And I mean, Split's been around forever. You know, Dragon Scroll being such a high-rated team, to them this is like, you know, this is basically playing back in high school, you know? The back in high school moment. Now, Kyle, being sure not to take any risks, and does pick up Monkey Lover. And will most definitely be playing forward. Listen, I just want to play that replay real quick of that 5 hit. That 4 hit there. Suns through, Yoru flashes, picks the Yoru, gets the double, and I mean, just had 3 bullets left. Oh.
Very, very unlucky for Zal there.
Yeah. Well, with that said, we are on a timeout real quick. So,
I will say Dragon Scrolls is showing their dominance in this half of split with a 6-1 lead.
Yeah, no, this is definitely once again, this is where we see map history and experience in the map coming through. I mean, like I said, Dragon Scrolls, we're full of OG players. You know, the guys that were playing when we were still having, you know, 170 ping to play, you know?
Oh, the Bahrain days. Who could forget?
Yes, the Bahrain days. And I mean, they've practiced this map so many times. They've played it so many times. They've worked their way up in ranked so many times on this map that it's like playing, you know, going saying, ah, yeah, I remember those old days. It does look like they tried faking out A. And here comes the explosion onto B. Team Bond coming in for the ult. Does get the ult nail, but Zell coming with the stinger to clean it up. Zell does get traded out though. And now it's the retake. No spike's been planted yet. Sora is in definite troubles. As well as Hearts. Sora gets a pick on Kyle. And now it's a spray. Hearts playing the squeaky corners here. Oh, and here comes the ult. Oh,
One enemy
and it's
remaining.
just a spray down festival off of the breach ult. And now it is the poor sub's job to try and fix this. Faltarn is just trying his very best to try and keep the site alive.
Spike planted.
Now, he does think
Yeah.
someone's coming from heaven, which most definitely could be a bit of a fatal decision for him. Oh, he gets a tap on Hearts, but unfortunately the cross cover from Fury just will shut him down.
With that said, so RVG is sitting on 4 ults. They do have a Viper ult. They also have Breach ult, Omen ult, and a Suffer ult. Dragon Scale Sauce, we still got Omen ult and Suffer ult. So they're not really holding onto their ults a lot, Dragon Scale.
Well, the thing is, what I realized from RVG is they hold on to those ults for actual like dedicated plays. I mean, the only one that doesn't hold on to their ult is Sora. Sora, the moment that ult pops, they just instantly, you know, there comes the explosion. Now, Tarnish shutting down Von
I
there.
know exactly where.
And it goes through from Von, forcing him back. Omen TP'd through into back lines here.
Oh, but Feetlicker does get the pick on Zao.
Yeah, Feetlicker gets the pick. Sora gets the pick on Hearts. Fury trades him out.
Spike planted. Last player
Oh, and
standing.
Feetlicker gets the tap on Monkey Lover here. And now it's Shoddy. He's within inches of being spotted by Kyle. And Kyle leans up to take this round through to a 1-8.
This seems like it's giving flashbacks to the first map of the game, whereby Dragon Scrolls is just
Here.
dominating on the attack.
Oh yeah, no, this is a different situation of Dragon Scroll just continuously taking the attack and continuously taking the control of their map base here.
An early
Cell,
Viper ult, an IB.
1B, a Viper ult. And it's now forced them up mid, where a Omen is waiting for them, as well as a Raze, but the Raze is about to get tapped in the back of the head. And indeed she does. The ult of the breach was used, but unfortunately not to any massive effect here. The Cypher ult does come through, showing where they are. Knowledge of them have been shared. Now it's Shoddy versus the team. Unfortunately, just not enough.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
and a
Spike
beautiful
down
stunning
A.
pick here from Flourish. Cell coming through ropes now.
Spike planted.
Oof, and a mobility. It shows. And Von just spraying him down.
Satchel out.
Excellent play indeed.
Even with the Viper ults that was in B main to try to deter, Dragon Scrolls just collapsed very well. Top of that player came up
Oh, yeah.
better.
At the end of the day, I think the biggest issue in that play was the Omen peeked out too far wide. If the Omen stayed put and kept that angle and didn't try and like walk it across to peak, I think he would have gotten it. I think he would have been able to keep it
Yeah.
up. Now, the problem with this round is we've got RVG almost entirely on A, with only Viper on B, and this has caused quite a big hole on the B side.
And note, they are very, very eco damaged from after this round.
Oh yeah, no, the eco is absolutely abolished here for
Spike
RVG.
planted.
They're dead.
Oh no, and Excel making the raise off absolutely redundant.
Last player standing.
Oof. Now it's just a cleanup and Hearts just saying, this is my house. Coming with a beautiful 3K there.
Last round before the switch.
What's that said, Tiny was mentioning earlier, it was first map vibes happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, luckily, RVG has the one map round win, so we will see a side change at the very least. So we could possibly see a reverse sweep coming here. We never know.
Could be.
RVG chooses to play offside on B.
Yeah. Omen smokes through. The Util getting dumped to try and clear right now. And Sora sees the raise with the ult. Oh, and Von connects the ult onto the Omen.
Spike planted.
Oh, and
Zal.
Zal's just not taking prisoners today.
Last player standing.
Not too sure what happened there. Zal just unfortunately tapping at her own teammate instead of the enemy there, but you know, it sadly happens at time to time.
Well, I guess they're lucky friendly fire isn't a thing in Valorant.
Oof, yeah, dude. Imagine this was Counter-Strike with friendly fire. Or Siege with friendly fire.
If friendly fire was in Valorant, a lot of the high-lows would not work because of the risk of potentially, you know, shooting your teammate in the back.
Oh, the back of the head specifically.
But it's just more discipline you get taught, and that's all. With that said, we are now pistol round now. Rounds have swap. RVG is on the attacking side, and Dragon Scars are on the defending side.
This does look like a mid aggression here. It does look like it's a clone. We'll bait him out a little bit, give away some information. This raise will fall. Right here with the Yoru flash. Unfortunately, those rat creatures did not connect as they wanted to. Nice Kyle.
That's shiny. Is hard.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Stealing sight.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
an unfortunate timing to have to take out a dart there. And Foul Tarnish, the sub coming in here for Lib, doing an excellent job at keeping his team's name high here with a beautiful free game.
From an optimistic point of view, this could be the start of a turnaround for the match.
Most definitely, I'm inclined to agree with you here. I mean, this is also why Dragon Scroll opted to take the attack first. They are more of an attack-based team. They are more of a fast-based team. And ooh, something risky is going on here. Full mid push, yeah.
Smells like a shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun, but Heart's not saying much here. He's shutting him down.
Ooh.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
and from behind.
Looks like we do have a bit of a DC, eh?
Yeah, it is a DC, but not of the active players, so the round will continue, and a tech pause will be called.
With that said, yeah, no, I like Tony's also theory about it. Might be even a bit of round coming in from RVG side, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of forced to agree with it, hey? Because, I mean, RVGs, they've done an excellent job. They've always done an excellent job at attacking. But let's be real here. They are a defense team. Oh, sorry. My bad. Other way around. They are an attacking team. Their attack strategies are on point. The defense strategies, because they're playing very reactively, a hyper-aggressive team like Dragon Scroll is going to run over them every single time. So
Yeah.
it's only on maps where they have proper defense strategies like Abyss where their colors really truly shine. And to see a team like RVG now being on the defense side, on the losing score side, but I'm inclined to agree that RVG is going to possibly turn this around. We might actually see a tie or a tiebreaker here coming up, and I'm very keen to see that. Honestly, I am.
But I agree there. But old Split, gotta love the map.
No one's got to love this map. I do not agree with you, Dave.
I mean, in comparison, would you rather have Split or Icebox?
Icebox, any day.
Nah, I'd have Split, to be honest with you. I'm
that's
not
just your
saying Icebox is a bad
talking.
map.
I think that's just your PTSD talking there, Tony.
That's a very, very good assumption. But I feel like the verticality within Icebox makes it a bit of a difficult map, so to say.
Split has a similar issue, I would say. So I mean, we've got verticals all over the map here, and I mean we've got hidey holes, boosted spots. We've got mid challenges, and almost the entire map is, if you're an attacking, you're fighting an uphill battle.
True, but then like compared to Icebox, I feel like with Icebox is just the boxes are just the boxes. And if you have like, let's say, an agent like Omen or Jet who can really capitalize on that verticality, it then becomes a difficult, I won't say difficult per se, but a tricky map to kind of encounter and face.
Yeah.
Because you're not just clearing left and right, but then up and down adds like a whole dimension to it, which all maps do have some level of verticality, but Icebox is just the most.
Oh,
and so with the Judge kill.
Yeah, Judge with the box assist. Oh, and straight into
and Kyle
Kyle.
just spits her down.
Yeah, Fury is sitting down shoddy there, and now we've got a fight, guys. We've got a fight. Oh, the Yoru on top of the ropes. Pop Strickland. He's all very keen to get those headshots. Cypher crawling down mid. And it looks like Dragon Skull, I think they used this tech break to evaluate their options, and they definitely came back with a solution here. Oh, foul tarnish though. Still can cause an upset here.
30 seconds left.
Fury does go for the wraparound.
Spike planted.
Flash out. Blinding.
Oh, and Hearts and Fury just sprays him down, leaving this into match point.
It's deciding already.
Yeah.
Team Von is dominating with Raze.
You know, we saw this in Haven. Von, he's a duelist, man. He's a duelist. I'm just saying, Von needs to play more duelist. Because the moment you put that man on the entry duelist, he is just absolutely dominating. Now, interestingly, I am seeing here RVG opting to stay mostly off-site. Kyle definitely late with the trip setup here.
Tripwire destroyed.
And it will cost him to lose those trips, as well as the camera.
Cage triggered.
And the util will flush him out. Dragon Scroll unsure of whether or not there is more trips on B. Opting for the rotate. The Hearts will most definitely do himself a wonderful favor there. Alrighty, the monkey lever holding the site.
Cover going out.
Breaks off both. Alright, it's a 3v2.
Cover going out.
Hearts and Kyle.
Last player standing.
Oof, Foul Tarnished taking out Hearts. And Foul Tarnished cleaning it up, clutching it up out of this match point for RVG.
It looks like, yeah, we do got Faltani sitting with her also. Yes, a nice. They can give RVG a nice entry there. Got Safa Shody with also some information. Arts and Carl's the only one that is alt on their side.
Yeah, and I mean, if we look at the alt points, it looks like it's pretty even. But on the eco side of things, though, Dragon Scroll's really not doing well on eco.
Somebody out.
I mean, it looks like they're fishing for information, trying to see how many are here. Now, most of RVG hanging around mid. Oh, sorry, most of Dragon Scroll hanging around mid. Oh, and a double peek on Feet Licker. Now it's King Von. Up in heaven. Here comes the spike into sight. One still holding a very patient hold there with that judge. And they're taking sight. Zal gets taken out by the judge.
Spike planted.
Oh, and the flashes, this poor Sora. It's never been able to see again. Now, Shoddy taking out Fury. Hearts taking out Shoddy. Von taking out Monkey Lover.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and Von with the peak flick with 3k. Now, right behind the
Last
box.
player standing.
Foul Tarnished, killing both the duelists with a beautiful spray down. And that will once again clutch it up for RVG. Putting us at a 5-12. Listen, hey, I don't want to say it, but it looks like Foul might be the MVP of this match here if he can clutch this up.
He's performing very well, especially the second half of the game. He's just like, okay, I'm locked in now.
Oh yeah.
With that said, the other guys are still warm from the previous games.
Yeah, I think it took Foul a little bit of a second, you know, to just get warmed up.
Toxin screen down.
Oh, and the tempted Odin get destroyed by a sheriff.
Range difference. That's
Yeah, you can't be sitting at that range with an Odin, unfortunately.
to think of it. Yeah, just noticing that immortal gun buddy look amazing.
Oh yeah. Now Von has pushed up into mid. He's holding mid. He knows they're going to be ults here.
I know exactly.
Oh,
And Von kills himself with his own nade. That is gonna be an ouch and a half.
It's the price of playing Raze.
It is. It really
A lot of
is.
times my util has, you know, taken me out with an enemy.
Yeah. And RVG once again doing a beautiful job of cleaning up these rounds. We're at 6-12, guys. At reverse sweep, you know, hey, at first I was petrified, but now I believe.
You know, if this was WWE, I'd be calling RVG the Rock because they are cooking a comeback right now.
Yeah, eh? Alrighty, we got wall up on A. It's like they're doing a gamble stack again. Dragon Scroll going for a bit of a gamble, a very badly gambled push here through B, and RVG just taking their time, playing it patiently. Excel gets the pick on mid.
Unfortunately, the gun
The
dip.
trades are going so quickly, I can't keep up with them. Alrighty, we're back on just 3-1, guys. Jeez,
Spike planted.
Fury does get spotted out with the camera. And RVG just, saying no sir, we will not allow you to even shoot another shot.
That said, RVG has won four rounds in a row since basically, yeah.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Last 4 rounds they won, and they got the first 2 rounds of the second half.
Yeah. And I mean, we're looking econ-wise here. Poor Dragon Scroll, if they don't take this round, they are going to have the roughest of times in the next couple of rounds. And it's going to cause a bit of a snowball effect right now.
Well, I think they should just be cool, calm, collected. Get a pick, bench position.
Yeah, they've been playing a lot of aggressive plays, and I get it, you know, it's Dragon Scroll at the end of the day. They are the aggressive team. It's what you expect from them. But when you're on defense, you got to learn to take it slow there, and unfortunately, it just looks like RVG's patience and discipline is just outweighing them just by that tad.
With that said, giving this Shody so much space just to roam around. But with that said, Kinvon does take down Shody.
Oh yeah,
but
no, he knew.
Formation.
Where is everyone hiding?
Fire in the hole!
Spike planted.
And the Rays are looking to catch a victim.
Yeah.
Out of charge.
Unfortunately, will not meet their target. But it did force them all out of sight, honestly. Only one being this Omen.
One enemy remaining.
Now comes Dragon Scroll with the retake. We only got Foul Garnish left, and he gets Rays ulted for the win. And it's just okay. Well, that's just unnecessary, guys.
Very exciting.
GG.
Defenders win.
GG's. Wow, guys, definite well play on the game here. Well, guys, that was game 1 of today. We've got another set of games coming up.
Yeah, I believe they start at 6 o'clock, 1800 hours.
Yes, but it will not be on this channel, guys. Well, before we continue on that, before I shameless plug my channel, which will be hosting the second game here. GG all around, guys. Definite awesome games. Tony, you guys had fun casting this one.
Thank you. An interesting set of games from today's set of plays from today's game. However, Dragon Scroll managed to secure the win with their aggression.
Yeah.
On the last map on Split, RVG was in a position whereby they couldn't afford to make a mistake. And I would say they handled that pressure very well.
Yeah, no, most definitely, I agree with you. I think RVG, you know, it's a hard thing. We all know it. The moment you're down 6-7 rounds, that mental break kicks in. And for RVG to have fought up as far as they have with that mental break, I think it was probably the best thing to see today. With that said, I nominate Foul Garnish as the MVP for today. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. That man held RVG together for so many rounds. But yeah,
he did.
With that said, guys, we are gonna bid you adieu. We need to get the channel cleared up for the Counter-Strike. If you guys are interested in watching the second game of the league today, you guys are more than welcome to come pick up the second part on my channel, twitch.tv/Imperial Skeleton. You guys will see there, I believe it's Body Shot Baddies versus... Who are we playing today? Hold on. I am Body Shot Baddies versus UNC. So BSB versus UNC. So yeah, we've got some excellent games coming forward on that one. Another set of 3. Hope to see you guys there, honestly. And yeah, any last notes from you guys?
Looking forward to the second set of game. And yeah, guys, tune in. Don't forget to follow the channel, and follow our X channel, Twitter channel. Other than that, a brilliant set of games. The first set of games we saw here. But yeah, at the end of the day, Dragon Scales did come victorious. But thanks everyone for watching.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, well, enjoy your day, guys. Catch you later. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, cool.